Good afternoon, students. Today our topic is surfaces in case of solid shapes. So first of all, let us know what do you mean by a solid shape. A solid shape is a three-dimensional shape which is having or occupying a fixed amount of space. Okay, like we have a solid shape. For example, this is a cube. This is just the skeleton of the figure that we have drawn. Now each and every solid shape has got two kind of surfaces on it. Okay, so this figure is having the surface as flat. This is having flat surface. Okay, it has got flat surface on its face. But suppose I have another figure, say for example, it's a sphere. Suppose I have a sphere like this. Now if I will ask you what is the face, what kind of face does its surface have? So it is having a curved surface on its face. So with these two examples we have come to the conclusion that every three-dimensional shape has either flat surface or they have curved surface. Apart from this, there are also solid shapes which has got two types of surfaces. Means both type of surfaces in the same figure. So such kind of figure is, example can be cone or a cylinder. If we look at a cone will have a curved surface. This is a curved surface and this is a flat surface. Similarly, if we come to a cylinder will have two flat surfaces. It has got two flat surfaces and the middle portion that is curved surface. So in this way, the different type of solid shapes if we take, then we can find they have either of the two surfaces, that is they can have flat surface or curved surface as their faces, or they can even have both of them, like we found in a cylinder and cone. Both of them have flat as well as curved surfaces as their faces. Now let us look at the different terms that are used in the solid solid shapes. So first of all is edges. What are edges? Any two flat surfaces in a solid shape is joined through a line segment. So that is called the edge. Suppose I take a solid shape, say for example it is a cylinder. Now you can see this is the curved surface of the cylinder and this is the flat one and this is the flat one. Okay, now this flat surface is joined with this curved surface through this line, that is a curved line, a circle. Okay, and even this curved surface is joined with the down flat surface with again a curved line. So these two lines are called as edges of this solid shape. Okay, similarly I can take example of a cuboid. Say for example, this is a cuboid. This looks like a cuboid. You can see here, this is a flat face. This is also a flat face, and these two flat faces are joined with this straight line, vertical line, and this flat face and this flat face is joined with this horizontal line. So these horizontal lines, vertical lines, they are called as individual edges of the solid shape. Now what about vertex? Vertex is what? Any two edges, if you see, they will meet at a point. Suppose I consider this edge and I consider this edge. They both meet at this point. So this point is called the vertex of the solid shape. The next is face. So each and every solid shape has got their individual faces. So if I take this shape example, it has got only flat. It has got all flat faces in it. But if I will consider this solid shape, it has got both flat. These two are flat, bottom and top, and in the middle this is the curved one. So if I will take this particular solid shape, okay, this solid shape is only having a curved surface. Okay, it just have a curved surface. It doesn't have any flat face on it. So I hope it is clear what is face, what is edge, and what is vertex in case of a solid shape. Now this shape is called as a cuboid. Now in a cuboid, how many edges are there, how many vertices are there, and how many faces are there? Let us find out. Let me take this figure. This is also a cuboid. The top, bottom. How many faces? Two faces. Side to front and back 2. So total 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 6 faces. And last is, no, over. I think 6 faces are over. There is no other. Top, bottom, sidewise to front and back. So this completes our 6 face of this particular figure. So what we will write here? It has got 6 faces. Now how many vertices are there in this figure? So we have to label it. This is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So if you count, you will get how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have got 8 vertices in this figure, in this solid shape. Now how many edges are there? So there are, see, AB, AD, DC, BC, CF, FE, ED, then HG, GF, HE, AH, BG. So this comes to around 12 edges. I am writing the edges here. AB, DC, then AH, BG. Then HG, EF, GFHE, then CFDE, and we have here GH. GH is already written. See, AB, AD is there already. Okay, AD and BC is not written. AD and BC. So if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are total 12 edges in this particular figure. Now let us come to these kind of shapes. Already we have read about cube and cuboid. Let us come to cylinder. So cylinder has got 3 faces, 2 flat face, that is top and bottom, and it has got 1 curved face. So total 3 faces are there. Now what about edges? There are total 2 edges you can see, and both are curved edges. And how many vertices are there in case of a cylinder? There are no vertices at all. So what are the number of plane surface and curved surface? So 2 plane surfaces and 1 curved surface. Coming on to the cone, cone has got 1 vertex in the top, and here the number of faces are 1 curved face and 1 flat face, so total 2. Number of edges is only 1, so 1 plane surface and 1 curved surface. Coming on to a sphere has got 1 face and number of edges is 0 and number of vertices is also 0. Plane surface 0 and curved surface is 1. Okay. Now let us do one question of practice. Draw a shape that has 1 curved surface only. So 1 curved surface, you can draw a cone, you can draw a cylinder for this. So in your notebook you can draw a cone in this way. Okay, a cone will have 1 curved surface only, and label it. Next is 4 flat surfaces. 4 flat surfaces you can write a cube. One flat surface and 1 curved surface. So this is a cone. Achha, only 1 curved surface only. So this is a sphere. Please go through a chart which is given in your book. In this chart you have got various solid shapes, and the number of faces, edges and vertices are written very clearly, and how many plane surface and curved surfaces are there in the faces, that is also mentioned very clearly. Please go through this. Now the question in the practice you can answer accordingly. The first question is draw a shape that has 1 curved surface only. So a shape that has got only 1 curved surface cannot be anything other than a sphere. A sphere has only 1 curved surface in it. 4 flat surfaces. Okay, 4 flat surfaces. The figure can be a cube or a cuboid. You have to draw it. The next is 1 flat surface and 1 curved surface. So this can be a cone. A cone has, this is a flat surface and this is a curved surface. You can draw a cone and label it accordingly. So I hope this question is clear. Let us come to the exercise. exercise 10D, you have question number 1 here. Give 2 examples of real life objects that have only a curved. See, only a curved surface is possible in a ball, globe, egg also you can write. Only plane surfaces, you have cube, cuboid. It has only plane surfaces. Then let us come to the next topic, that is nets of the solids. What do you mean by net of the solid? See, whenever we open a cube or cuboid shape, and it will come out to be in this way. If we join this along its edges, then it is going to form a cube. I've used a rough paper to make the cube. You can see here. This is the lid. And this is together forming the cube of the figure. Okay, it will form a cube actually. And if you open it, it will look like this. Now what is happening is very important concept in this, how to recognize which side is what. We say that the sum of the opposite side must be 7. Okay, so actually if you look at a dice, let me show you a dice for this. Now in this dice, as you can see, this face is 3. The opposite of 3 is what? 4. Similarly, you see this face is 5. Opposite to 5 is 2. Similarly, this face is 1. Opposite to 1 is 6. So in this way, you can see the sum of the opposite faces, it comes out to be 7. Okay, so in this cube also, this is also a cube, a net of the cube. So if suppose we keep this as the back, then the front will be, sorry, bottom is this, then the top will be this. So if I write this as 1, then the opposite to it will be definitely 6. Okay, similarly opposite of this face is this face, this one. Suppose I write this as 3 here, then this has to be 4. Next is 2 and 5. Suppose this is 2 and this is 5. So in this way we do the numbering. Here it is 2, 3, 6, 4, 1, and this is the 5. When you will form the cube, you can see here down it is 6. In the top 1 will come. Then here 4 is there. Then its opposite side is this. This has to be 3. This has to be 3. You can see here 3. Then if you see that this side is 5, this side is 5 over here, then its opposite side has to be 2. You need a hollow cube or cuboid for taking out the net of the cube or cuboid. Now similarly, there can be net of other figures also, like cylinder or cone. In a cone we generally get like a it has to be a figure in this way. It's a circle kind of thing which is followed by a triangle like this. This can be a net of a cone. Now, in this question it is given net of a dice are shown in figure 1 and 2. Which of these two represent incorrect nets of dice? Very simple to understand. If you find the sum of opposite faces are not equal to 7, then you will tell that this figure is not a net of a dice. See, for example, here 2 and 5 makes us 7, 4 and 3 makes us 7, and 6 and 1 comes out to be 7. So figure 1 is a correct dice. Now we come to figure 2. In figure 2 you see bottom is 3. So top of it 4 will come here. So this is 3 plus 4, 7 is coming. 6 plus 1, 7 is coming, and 5 and 2 is also coming 7. So figure 2 is also representing a correct net of the dice. Now you see this figure 3. This is also representing the correct thing. So that means in figure 1, bit 1, bit 2 and bit 3, they all are representing correct. But what about figure 2? In figure 2 you have these 3 diagrams here. You can see 3 will be in the bottom, 4 will come in the top, 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay. But what about 6 and 2? That is coming as 8, and 5 plus 1 is coming as 6. So this cannot be a net of a dice. Similarly, we will find in these two also they are not the correct net of the dice. Now we come to practice. Write cube or cuboid in the boxes. So this figure you see, each and every face is represented as a square. So this means it has to be a cube. Whereas when you come to this figure, it has all rectangles in it. So that means it is a cuboid. Actually 4 faces are rectangles and other 2 sides are looking like a square because they are the top and bottom. Now we come to a cube. This is how to draw a cube through a dot grid paper. Here it is given stepwise how to draw. Step 1 is you have to draw the square. In step 2 you have to take similar kind of grids, dots for making the 2 squares, one which is below. Here you see 1, 2 and third dot it is coming. Here also 1, 2 and 3, third dot it is coming. So in this way we are maintaining the grid. Next thing that we will learn is viewing the 3D shapes. View means what? From which direction you view a shape. It can be from the top, or it can be from the side, or it can be from the front. So in 3 ways we view the shape. Suppose for example it is a cube. From the top, if someone will view, This is also called as a plan of the object. So it looks like a square. Now, if from the front someone will see, that is called elevation of the object, and that is your a square. The sides are also square. Now we come to the next figure. This is a cuboid. In cuboid, plan and elevation will look like rectangles, but side will look like a square. Coming on to this figure, which you have more than one cube to form this kind of shape. If you look from the top, this square and this square will come to a same height. So total it will show 3 squares in one row from the top. Elevation means from the front, if you will see, it will look like a L shape. And from the side, if you will see, it will look like 2 cubes which is stacked onto one another. So that will come as 2 squares stacked over each other. Now we can do easily exercise 10D. First question already done. Look at the second question. Which of the following is a net of the empty open cube without lid? Okay. When it is telling without lid, means total how many boxes there should be. Generally in a dice you have from 1 to 6. 1 to 6 means total 6 boxes are to be there. Means 6 boxes means 6 squares to form a box. Oh, how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will not form a empty cube, open cube. Okay, next one you see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here also no. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This also no. But if you come to D, you can see that there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 faces, 1 less than that, well less than. So this is going to form the cube, open cube, that is without lid, because it is having 5 square faces on it. Now come to question number 3. Redraw the solid shape on the dot grid in the space provided. So you have to just redraw these shapes here. Next question number. Complete the net of a cuboid. If we draw the net of a cube, it has to look like this. Either C or A. You can draw in this way. This diagram you can draw very easily. Okay. You can see the diagram on this page of the book. This one. This diagram is the net of a cube. Even cuboid also you can do. Complete the net of a cube and complete the net of the cuboid. Next question is, draw the plan, elevation and side view of the following pictures in your notebook. So what is the plan shape of this? It is a square. Actually this figure, it is plan, elevation and side is given in this example. You can see, just you have to redraw it. Okay. So with this we complete our class here. Bye.